You are welcome to HN What's Your Say? The #1 listening show where we discuss real issues with real people like you. We are still featuring R. Kelly. Real name Robert Sylvester Kelly. Also known as the R&B King. R. Kelly, who is also known to be the Grammy-winning R&B singer, songwriter, and record producer, has been embroiled in numerous undeserved legal battles and public controversies over the past 2 decades. While the allegations against him are serious and numerous, many who have been following the case closely do believe in his innocence. In this video release at HN Newsroom, we explore the various reasons why many may argue that R. Kelly is in fact innocent, and we are presenting a perspective that challenges the prevailing narratives that were started with the infamous docuseries published largely to prejudice the R&B King. The foundation of the legal system in the United States is the presumption of innocence until one has been proven guilty. Despite the presumed gravity of the accusations, R. Kelly, like anyone else, deserved a fair trial where guilt must be established beyond a reasonable doubt. It's essential to uphold this principle to ensure justice for all individuals regardless of public opinion or media portrayal and their position in society. Unfortunately for R. Kelly's case, the presumption was the other way round, as he was regarded guilty right from the start, courtesy of the media feeding frenzy that saw him completely prejudiced as a guilty man even before trial. If even Sony Records couldn't wait for the trial to drop him and made the bold move of assuming guilt before a court process, why would we assume anyone else who was involved in judging R. Kelly did not look at things the same way? Critics of the case against R. Kelly have been pointing to the conspicuous inconsistencies and sudden changes in the testimonies of some of his accusers. Over the years, several alleged victims have altered their stories, and many have actually gone as far as retracting their own accusations. This variability in statements made by accusers can cast doubt on the reliability and credibility of their claims. In a court of law, consistent and corroborative evidence is crucial for securing a conviction, and any inconsistencies can weaken the prosecution's case. However, in R. Kelly's case, even if the accusers did dramatically change their statements from time to time, the courts of law did not seem to recognize their lack of credibility to pin a case on R. Kelly. It looks like it's only in the case against R. Kelly that it is allowed for a witness to say this today, and then return the next day suggesting they were forced to lie before, and then pretend that this time round they are speaking the truth. And while the government and DOJ may argue that the inconsistent statements were made outside court, we saw Lisa Van Allen do exactly the opposite when she lied under oath twice, both during the 2008 and recent trials. First she said she was 17 when she first met with R. Kelly, then later she said she was 18.
It actually happened at his home, and it happened at his home, and I was 17 years old.
In many of the accusations against R. Kelly, there is a notable lack of required physical evidence to prove the government allegations. While testimonies and witness accounts are vital, the lack of collaborating physical evidence makes it very challenging to prove guilt conclusively. We all know that in high-profile cases, concrete evidence is essential to separate fact from fiction and to avoid wrongful convictions based on unreliable or insufficient testimony. In the case against R. Kelly, though, the trial courts of law look like they were satisfied with only the verbal testimonies and made conclusions, issuing verdicts based on mere hearsay. When dealing with criminal cases, this move by court to convict a man based on mere hearsay and with such a shortage of evidence remains unique and to be remembered. In the matter of proving an illegal enterprise, for example, the evidence was lacking, but nevertheless a conviction was made. And these are some of the reasons the Supreme Court will likely have to reverse the entire process and overturn the R. Kelly convictions. There are claims that some of the allegations against R. Kelly may be financially motivated. High-profile cases often attract complex lawsuits and major settlements, leading to questions about the motivations behind some of the accusations. It is argued that the potential for financial gain could incentivize false or exaggerated claims, complicating the quest for truth. And in fact, when we analyze the case against the R&B King, it looks like the women were always saying one thing when they expected no financial gain. But when the sight of restitutions in tens of hundreds of thousands of dollars came in, the statements suddenly changed. If the women only became eager to take down R. Kelly when there was financial gain in the picture, then there is plenty reason to doubt their testimonies and claims against him. And besides, in real life we all have seen schemers of women be quick to bear false witness against their partners for financial gain, indulging in blackmail and all kinds of smear campaigns only because they broke up. If Azriel Clary wanted R. Kelly for herself alone, what could stop her from blackmailing him, conditioning him, "Be with me alone if I will join those who want to take you down"? Well, because many such women will stop at nothing to get what they want. We cannot solely depend on their testimony and ignore the need for proper physical evidence to draw conclusions around the case. And when it comes to the role of media in the case against R. Kelly, the media plays a significant role in shaping public perception. R. Kelly's case has been highly publicized, and the media's portrayal can influence public opinion and potentially impact the fairness of the legal proceedings. In fact, the media has often focused on sensationalism rather than objective reporting, contributing to a biased view that may affect the judicial process. Also, cultural and historical contexts might be misunderstood or misrepresented in R. Kelly's case. What might have been seen as acceptable in past decades and still acceptable at state level can now be viewed under a more critical modern lens, and with the conflicting federal law irrationally determined illegal. This shift in societal norms and attitudes can affect how actions are judged retrospectively, potentially leading to unfair evaluations of past behavior. Thankfully, the Supreme Court judges are conversant with these issues and will more than likely do the right thing, which is to acquit the R&B king. Even if R. Kelly may have made some mistakes in the past, this does not necessarily mean he broke the law, for not all mistakes are by law illegal. Meanwhile, some advocates emphasize the potential for mere rehabilitation and support rather than condemnation for the R&B king. There is in fact so much sense in arguing that the justice system should have focused on rehabilitation and provided individuals with opportunities to correct their misdemeanors and contribute positively to society. While the accusations against R. Kelly may have been amplified in the public eye, it is important to remember the principle of innocent until proven guilty. The arguments for his innocence focus on the need for a fair trial, consistency in testimonies, the sheer lack of physical evidence, potential financial motivations, media bias, historical and cultural context, and the opportunity for rehabilitation. It is always crucial for the judicial system to operate without any form of prejudice, ensuring that justice is served based on facts and evidence and not on public opinion or media portrayal. And perhaps if this is what was done, R. Kelly wouldn't be going through whatever he is currently suffering. If you wish to take part in a live interview on this channel discussing any of these topics, let us know by emailing us on sashahnnewsroom@gmail.com for scheduling. That is all we had for you today on HN What's Your Say. To keep updated whenever we post a new video, subscribe to this channel now. Also, remember to hit the bell icon and enable notifications. And feel free to share your opinions with us in the comment section below, and let us know if you would like us to publish your views in our next release. We value all our subscribers' opinions.